Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 11 of Short, Fat, and Balding, a podcast by Armchair Quarterbacks for Armchair Quarterbacks. I am, as always, Travis, one of three hosts who will navigate you through sports debate for the next couple of hours. We also have Nico.
Jets.
I didn't say James yet, you motherfucker.
That was the point.
Fuck you both. Fuck you both. Today, we're going to talk how the Astros are dog shit, overrated. They're going to lose to the Rangers. We're going to do an NHL Week 1 review and how we thought the Penguins were bad, but they're not. And we're also going to do our weekly football wrap-up if I don't fucking murder these two idiots. All that and so much more on this week's episode of Short, Fat, and Balding.
We are adults.
I love that that's the beginning of the recording. I hit recording, and then that's the first words that you said. So I'm keeping that. That's staying. Now we're going to talk baseball. Now we're going to talk baseball, but not like adults, because we actually aren't adults, at least effective adults.
Now, I believe you said something about the Astros. Do you want to elaborate on that? Or?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Ultra Super Omega Lol, OMEGA, capital L, capital U, capital L, Omega Lol, Astros. They fucking they talk a whole bunch of shit. They thought they were another team of destiny. They're like the fucking Patriots, okay? They've been good for 10 years. But then to get beat, and not just beat, but to be so far swept by little brother, dude. The little bro? Ha ha ha. I wish I was in
trash
Houston.
cans back out.
Yeah, they're gonna need the trash cans. Fucking cheating ass. Framer Valdez, loser, dude.
Can I just say, I am pretty sure I called the Phillies going to the World Series.
And
You
we
did.
both did.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Nico laugh at us?
You did.
I laughed at James.
Yeah. Attaboy Harper. Also, I'd like to talk about this real quick.
All right, floor's yours.
What's his last name? Arcia from the Braves.
Orlando Arcia, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who made the Attaboy Harper joke.
Yeah, the one who unleashed him.
Yeah. You fuck around and you found out. Okay, if you don't want shit being said, getting out of your locker room, don't fucking say it. Here's an idea. When you have reporters walk into your locker room and they're recording, don't say stupid shit. Wait until they leave.
The last thing I'm doing if I'm a professional baseball player that's not on the Phillies is triggering Bryce Harper in October. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, apparently.
No. And you know what? That stare down, beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
In his interview, all time.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at Bryce Harper and go, this guy's a fucking clown. Deserved. 100%. You deserved every single second of that stare down. And I hope while he was staring into your eyes as he's touching second base, knowing he just dropped a bomb on your weak ass pitching, you felt it emotionally. I hope you went home and cried.
Do you think
Altuve's going to do here?
I was
going to
say, speaking of Jose Altuve, do you think he's sad that he's going to have to go back to his part-time job as mayor of the Munchkin City early?
He might, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Have fun with Dorothy and Toto, you fucking dork.
I couldn't be more happy. And I'm tired of hearing, oh, it's a whole new team. Everybody's gone except for Altuve, and Altuve wanted no part of it. Spare me the bullshit.
Yeah.
Altuve was just as happy to do it as everybody else.
Altuve still wears the ring proudly.
And still probably has that MVP trophy hanging up in his house.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to hear...
Yeah, dude. Reggie Bush doesn't get a Heisman because he doesn't pay off a loan. But fucking Altuve gets to keep his MVP trophy, dude. Dumb.
And not to mention, the MLB protected the Astros. Yeah. They didn't punish them.
No.
They didn't punish them at all.
In theory.
They got rid of the higher-ups. They didn't... suspend any of the people actually responsible. The players were the ones who agreed to it and did it. Like, come on.
And like I was cool. I was really excited for Dusty Baker like the first time. Now I'm over it. It's like Andy Reid. Like he won his one. That's all he needed. Move on.
Yeah. Fuck the Astros.
I do love Andy Reid. Like, but yeah, fuck the Astros.
True.
For real.
Anyway.
Fuck the city.
No, I'm not going to say fuck the city of Houston. No.
Why? They're out there
because
parading
they're
around proud of that shit.
Because they're a dumpster fire in every other avenue. Football team, trash. Basketball team, trash. They don't even have a hockey team. They have to go root for the Stars. That's a decent team, but who wants to go to Dallas? Nobody.
Fair. I don't know. Fuck Houston. I don't even give a shit.
The only thing that needs to get fucked in Houston is Joel Osteen. Outside of that, my mom's not going to be happy I said that. Sorry, Mom. The facts are the facts.
Right.
I don't make the rules.
She can massage it away. Speaking of things they like to do in Houston.
Is that? Whoa! Hold on. we just back you up just a little bit. There was the bus stop. You drove a little past it. We're gonna back up to the bus stop because I want to make sure that I heard you correctly. Did you just use my mother as a segue to a Deshaun Watson joke?
There was a line, and he definitely crossed it.
Potentially.
No, I'm gonna need you to own this. Did you? Is that what you did?
I apologize, Miss Jibo.
I was gonna say my father listens to this podcast. You are just you're dropping further down on the list. If there was like a Mount Rushmore of my shitty friends, you'd be making the mountain right now.
I am the mountain. What are you talking about?
No, there's a couple other people who shan't be named on there. I'm not going to put out their governments,
Yeah, no, you should first and last.
First, last
Find 'em on
address,
Facebook.
IP address.
Yeah, social security number.
Fucking
Speaking of, I don't know what your middle name is.
my middle name?
No, I know yours.
Oh, mine's easy. James's middle name is probably fucking Maurice or something.
Yeah, it's Lee. What does that even mean?
That you're a basic
Maurice?
white dude?
I'm no.
I bet you it's
Yes, but my middle name is not Maurice.
what's the initial?
Q.
No, the fuck it's not.
No, it's not.
No, the fuck it's not.
No, it's W.
Is it William?
Yeah.
Yeah, James. Your name is Jimmy Billiam, dude. Wow.
Jimmy Bills.
Jimmy Bills sounds like Jimmy.
Sounds like he just came out of a trailer park in Natural Bridge.
Jimmy Bills Burke sounds like a white rapper from rural Georgia.
They call me OG Philly cheesesteak.
I'm about to kick you off this fucking podcast.
Okay,
that's strike
back on
2.
to
I want to let you know that. That's strike 2. Speaking of baseball, strike 2.
We'll hit strike 3. Don't you worry.
Oh,
Just
we're
like
not
Altuve
worried. We
does.
do it every fucking time.
Yeah, you're going to bunt strike 3.
Yeah.
Foul it off.
I'm a living strike 3.
Yeah, anyways, baseball. So, yeah, the Astros, bad. Phillies, good. The Diamondbacks, they were a cool story, but they're going up against a juggernaut.
They really are. And I think the Phillies take it. I think this is the Phillies' year.
They're already up 2-0.
Yeah, both. Well, they're about to be up 3-0. Or no, they're about to be up 2-0.
I really wish I could see the screen.
Okay, so I'm going to describe it to you. It says top of the 6th, Diamondbacks 0-3-0, Phillies 2-2-1. Currently, the Diamondbacks are up to bat. There's a guy on second base. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Nola is continuing to pitch. He has 5.2 inning pitch, 0 runs, 3 hits, 6 Ks, 0 walks. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I'm good.
Great.
I'm glad we did that. I'm glad.
Yep.
I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, I'm all
baseball,
for
there's not
assisting
really.
the visually impaired.
I'm not visually impaired. It's just my phone
There's-
is being
Is your
stupid.
visuals impaired right now?
I personally am not visually impaired. Yes, my visuals are prepared.
Why'd you get so defensive?
They're prepared. Clearly
Impaired,
not
whatever.
prepared. Otherwise,
I'm
you'd
not
be.
prepared for anything.
Wow, we do
I
just
know,
we do
we
just
know. We've
show
talked
up on
college football
Tuesday
with you
nights
before.
and James, shut the
Yeah,
fuck up,
that's-
okay?
that's
I was
just
Around
talking.
a bag of fuck at.
Shut the fuck up, okay, James? You don't get to talk because I was talking to
Sorry.
Nico about that, and you're a ghost when we talk about hockey. So you shut the fuck up.
Literally.
That's true. Yeah.
So until you contribute to that conversation, you cannot hold college football against Nico. I thought you were going to be a fucking working partner in this relationship, and here you are, just fucking me, leaving a fucking load, and calling it a fucking day.
Why don't you go choke on a bag of M&Ms, Nico? All right.
A
Good
big
milk.
bag
Back
of
on
a
topic.
big bag of enemas like the Kinney's commercial.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
You
spicy.
guys don't listen to live radio, do you?
No.
Yeah, there's currently a really awkward Kitty's
no.
commercial that he likes. His wife says, "When you go to Kitty's, grab me a big bag of M&Ms," and he comes home with a big bag of enemas. And then Kitty's is like, "Kitty's, your one-stop shop for anything." And I'm like, "Wow, they went for it."
Really took off with that one.
I
Yeah.
guess so. Jesus.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're so far off the rails that I'm just gonna try and shovel a path for us to get back. Philadelphia baseball environment, 20 out of 10. Have you seen those games? That place is raucous.
The Kelsey brothers were in attendance last night,
They
too.
were. I wonder how Kansas City took that. Because like Jason's in his home, but what did the Travis fans think?
Who cares? It's the Royals.
Right.
You don't get to suck and then be upset that your star tight end is watching a baseball game that doesn't involve you.
Well, I'm not saying like Royals fans are upset, but do you think Casey's like, maybe he's a Philly fan, maybe he likes them more?
Or maybe, hear me out, he was in town and there was a Phillies game and his brother said, "Hey, do you want to go to the Phillies game?" And he said, "Yeah, let's go."
Right.
I mean, you lost 106 games. It doesn't really fucking matter. You're not a baseball study anyways.
Speaking of Travis Kelce, though, did you notice that Patrick Mahomes looks like the daughter from Roseanne?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Dude, I can't unsee that
I
picture.
know.
He also sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Eh.
It's
And he eats his steak well done with ketchup.
Is that real? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Wait, is that like confirmed?
He does not live in like the meat capital of the world, and he eats.
No,
his
I
fucking
promise you that's a legitimate thing.
No.
Yes.
You can't believe everything you see on the internet.
I've literally watched him do it.
Could be me.
Where?
I've done things.
A TV commercial?
Probably, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna reach out to sources on that one.
What sources?
According to KansasCity.com, he has used it on his steak. Ketchup. So,
Isn't that one of like the seven
and he
seals
likes
of the
Hunt's
apocalypse?
ketchup.
I'm sorry. What?
And he likes Hunt ketchup, which everybody
Hunt?
knows Hunt's is trash.
Hunts? He likes Hunts?
Yes.
Everyone
Next thing
knows
you're
it's
gonna
Heinz.
fucking tell me is he prefers Miracle Whip, and I'm gonna fucking absolutely lose my. I'm gonna jump through the fucking window into a oncoming semi tractor because that's awful.
Yeah, everybody knows Hunt's is shit.
Hunts.
It's Heinz or it's not.
And he displays it pretty proudly.
Do you think he likes Hunts because of the fact that like the Steelers are at Heinz Field?
I'm a Bengals fan. Fucking hate the Steelers.
Does he like
If you
Hunt's, or
bring
is he
me a
sponsored by
fucking bottle
Hunt's?
of Hunt's, if you bring me, I don't think he's sponsored by any ketchup companies. If you bring me Hunt's, I will fucking dropkick you. It is Heinz only.
Absolutely.
I would rather eat store brand than fucking Hunt's.
As you should.
No, I can't. This article is killing me.
What?
Dude. The owner of the fucking Chiefs is Clark Hunt from the Hunt family.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't give a shit.
He used to eat just ketchup sandwiches when he was a kid, bro. I'm done. I can't read this. That's like, honestly, like there's three things in this world that will instantly set me off. One, you prefer Hunt's over Heinz. Two, you prefer anything over Hellman's. Three, you tell me you live in Tampa Bay. Those three things.
In that order?
In that order. And if you tell me all three things, I'm shooting you on the spot.
Right now, there's a Houston Astros fan who lives in Tampa Bay eating a well-done steak with Hunt's ketchup on it.
Asking for Duke's mayo instead of Hellman's.
And Travis is now mortal enemies with that man, and he has no idea yet.
Tampa would be a place where somebody would order a well-done steak with ketchup. So
Tampa's the embodiment of well-done steak with ketchup.
No, the American embodiment of well-done steak with ketchup is the entire state of New Jersey, but
didn't know we were going there today.
New Jersey knows what it is. Anyways,
New York's little sister.
It wishes. It's New York's little sister if New York's little sister had a heroin addiction and a fucking jailbird boyfriend.
So let me get this straight. I make a Deshaun Watson joke too much.
You just rip
call
on
New
the
Jersey
entire
a heroin
state of New Jersey.
You went after my mom, bro. That's the difference.
I didn't go after your mom.
Did.
I said she can massage it out. That's what they do in Houston.
You used her as a prop for your joke. I own the fact that I don't like the city of Tampa, and I wear it proudly. We will have T-shirts in time. New Jersey, like I said, they know what they are. If you're not from the fucking Jersey Shore, you know what I'm talking about. You don't enjoy where you live. You just live there because you do. I get it. I'm a realist. I went to school with people from New Jersey. They weren't happy about it. It happens. It's okay.
Oh.
Anyways. Are the Rangers going to sweep? I hope so.
I hope so.
Did you guys hear?
Are they playing right now?
No.
Or do they play tomorrow?
They play tomorrow. Sam Rosen on the Rangers hockey game.
No.
He was saying that he's rooting for the Rangers because he thinks that it'll be good luck for the New York Rangers if the Texas Rangers win. Because he's like, then it'll be a Rangers year.
Oh,
And I gotta
I
be
like
like,
his thinking.
I was gonna say, I'm like, Sam, I'll go with that. I'll ride that. I'll put money on that.
Tail it. See you at the window.
Give me the slip. I forgot Max Scherzer is pitching for the Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Mets went out and spent a bunch of money on him and then traded him away halfway through the season.
Right. That'd be dude. That would be so funny if that game was Scherzer versus Verlander, and the Mets are just like, "Oh man."
Oh man.
Just like
the Mets.
Just they're like Mets fans are just
The
looking
Mets
at it, knowing they're paying
organization.
the salaries for those two guys as they go compete for a World Series. Just like, oh my god.
That's the Mets organization, though. They hit halfway through the year and go, "Oh man,"
No,
and then it's just over from there.
Being a Met is a verb. It's like, oh, like, so you're gonna like, I associate Mets with like big bravado, and like, it's the thing like, almost like Achilles, like they could dominate, and then you just go one little tink, and then they collapse.
Yeah. Speaking of Achilles, did you see Aaron Rodgers out there throwing the ball?
Yep.
I'm not an expert or a doctor.
You're definitely not.
I am a healthcare professional, just so
Okay.
we're aware. But you shouldn't be doing that yet.
Giving somebody a cup
Like,
of pills
that's
and
not-
telling them to swallow isn't whatever.
We put applesauce on it, but that's not the point. I don't think you should be doing that. No.
I mean,
Like-
no, but I don't know, maybe he like did some like crazy fucking, herbal blend and talked to a shaman, and now he can, I don't know, do stuff. I thought something really creative was going to come to my head. It just didn't.
Yeah. I thought we were going to go towards the darkness retreat, but
No, because that's like
when
a
he signed, or
spiritual.
when, he agreed to play for the Jets.
That's like a
that was
spiritual
darkness
enlightenment.
retreat.
That's not going to heal your body. It heals your mind. I'm not going to judge him because I too would like to do ayahuasca and see what the fuck that's about. But I don't think that ayahuasca is going to heal my torn Achilles. Why, dude? Because you'll fight him and lose, probably.
It just doesn't sound like it. Yeah, it's
like you'd be the first person to ayahuasca trip to like lose to yourself.
Come out of it worse than when I went in.
Exactly. You're like, what happened? You're like, I'm bad. It's not good.
You're like, I don't know. Usually when you do ayahuasca, you come out in a good mood. I just come out fucking depressed.
Yeah.
Get a therapist in here again. Anyways,
my buddy is looking for a certification in like psychedelic assisted therapy, where like they have you do like mushrooms and LSD, and then like you have like a therapist right there with you the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does his name rhyme with? Is it Cody?
I cannot confirm nor deny. I just know that his name is also the villain of Mario.
Yes,
Wario?
That's what I was.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. His name is Wario.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my buddy Wario. He's
You
from New
are-
Jersey.
He just moved there from Tampa. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, he's actually Esquire the Third too. While we're on that, he's
Hey, that's
smart
my
man.
thing. Stop that.
How the fuck did we get here?
I don't know.
This just for the listener out there.
Just the one of you.
We have 19. We have 19 followers, man.
We started out as this whole thing kicked off with we are adults.
And I said my first statement after that was, let's show how we're not.
That is
And
true.
we have
Here
been
we fucking are.
we have been
supposed to be
exceptionally
talking about-
efficient at that.
We well, hold on. Stroke check.
Stroke check.
That's where you lift your it's where you lift your arms up, make sure one side's not drooping. I do it frequently.
Fast.
We were supposed to talk about baseball, and we've talked about baseball for a grand total of 5 minutes. Oh my god!
Everything is like everything's like a life reference. So we keep like talking about the baseball game, and then something in the baseball game is relevant to like some other shit. So we go off to the other shit.
We went from baseball to Deshaun Watson.
No, you went there.
That's a perfect allegory though, because it was Houston. The
Yeah,
lines
that's fair.
draw themselves.
I'll allow that, but then we got to apparently Travis's Trivago where not to travel list, and here we are. We are back.
I don't know, James.
to
Maybe go look up the
baseball.
fucking travel ratings on Camden, New Jersey, and get back to me. Okay, I can guarantee it. Not 5 stars. Maybe GTA 5 stars, but not travel 5 stars.
Oh, all right. Back on track, boys. We came into this saying, "Hey,
The Astros are LOL.
we're gonna make this a nice podcast, a nice quick one, so we can get to bed at a normal fucking time tonight." It's 10
That
o'clock.
never
There's no
happens.
end in sight. Never happens. We started what 2 hours early last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still went to
Ended up
didn't
with
get to
our
bed until
all
after
it did was
midnight.
give us our longest podcast to date.
I know.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Minor details. Holy shit, that scared me.
All right. So needless to say, the Phillies and the Rangers are going to be the World Series matchup. Correct? What, was that a cat?
Yes.
That's Joe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
Whoa. Big pause. Your cat's name is Joe.
Yeah, it's Joe
Yes.
Burrow.
Joe.
Burrow.
Burrow. He's orange.
I've never wanted to log off so bad in my life.
We went
guys
over
share a
this
middle
last
name.
week.
I don't think we did.
Yeah,
No,
we did.
I don't think we did.
Joseph Lee Burrow.
I'd be okay. Honestly, James, I'd be okay if you're like, his name is Joe after Joe Burrow. The pun name, unacceptable. It is unacceptable. That is what you
Why?
do when you are a lonely person. Like, my animals are named after fictional people of stories that I love. You named him after a quarterback that you want to have sex with. It's fine, but like, it's the last name for me. It's
Joe Burrow, dude.
It's Joseph Burrow.
that's got to be a T-shirt. I need a picture of Joe so I can make a T-shirt. I'm gonna put him in the sunglasses.
He could be our mascot.
No.
I would rather have Arya as our mascot.
Why? Because she embodies your internal anxiety perfectly.
Well, that's just. Well,
So,
first of
this
all,
isn't-
that's uncalled for.
I gotta say, this isn't like a self-help podcast, so we'll leave that part on the side.
Yeah,
Did you just like snort a line, James?
he's allergic to Joe.
I'm getting over being sick. You're gonna have to
He's
pardon with me.
he's
Work with me
allergic
here.
to Joe.
You're making it sound like I can't have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Honestly,
Nope.
my first image was him sneezing every time
Actually-
that Joe Dudley talked to him.
Fuck!
That's the picture you send me, James? That's terrible.
That is an awful picture.
He just bit me.
Good. He probably knew he looked like shit in that picture. Anyways,
Probably.
Phillies versus
one of his
Rangers,
brothers.
correct? We're in agreement here as a group?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
It's
We'll
been
get through this
30
one way or
minutes and we
another.
haven't even gotten to the fucking predictions talking about what we think's going to happen.
Hey, stop biting the computer. Also, get off the volume button. Hold on.
He sounds like he's going through
Joe-
it over there.
This is why I don't own cats. It's way more fun to have people in your life who own cats when you don't. It's like kids. The best part about a cat is giving them back, you know?
The best part about kids is giving them back.
Hell yeah, you sugar them up, you get them super pumped, you tell them their parents hate them and that's why they have to go to bed early, and drop them off. And then you just wait for the text.
Why is my kid crying?
Travis,
Like
what
that
the
one
fuck did
time-
you tell Grayson? I don't know.
I
Why?
didn't say anything.
What did he say? I'll tell you if he's telling the truth or not, little narc.
Like that one time I had to babysit Coop for you.
Dude. Honestly, that entire experience of my life was like a how not to be a dad.
We learned some new words.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It reminded me of when I was the very first time I was responsible for a smaller human. And it was my little sister. She spent the day with Brittany and I. And later that day, my mom was like bringing her, I think, bubbles for the bath or whatever. And she just comes out and her face is beet red and she's staring at me. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? And she pulls my headphones off my head and she goes, could you explain to me why my 7-year-old daughter is in the bathroom singing, I want you to lick me like a lollipop? And I was like, well, it's not what you think. It's actually, we went to the candy store and I had her come up with a song for her favorite candy. And that's what happened. It was crazy.
Oh my god!
Why did you finish it? Why did you finish it with Wheezy F Baby?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll never forget that day. We were running around and he said he was hungry, so I took him to Burger King and got him some nuggies, which I also told him that there was a babysitter tax he had to pay, and I ate half his nuggies. And then
Yep.
got him
You're
a
a
Mountain
shit
Dew.
human being.
Listen, we got
Nico,
a 20-piece for the table.
Also, you're talking to the two people who, when we put this 5-year-old little boy into hockey, the first thing we did was teach him how to fight, how to drop his gloves and fight. We took him fishing and spent the entire day teaching him how to throw his gloves.
Oh
Yep.
my god!
Yeah, not great, but that's what happens when you give a 24-year-old little boy.
His mother was what's the word I'm looking for?
Be careful.
Less than pleased with that decision.
I thought they were funny.
I wasn't gonna like.
I thought they were funny videos. I thought you were gonna out the government on that one. That's all I was worried about.
No, we're good. I'm not gonna out the government on that one. That's why I went with his mother.
Yeah, but yeah. So we got Phillies and Rangers.
Enthused.
Do we care who wins that? Are we happy either way?
I'm just happy.
I want to. Yeah. I mean, I'm not, but I am.
Why? Well, okay, because you
I'm
wanted
gonna...
the fucking Braves.
Well, no. I mean, I'd be happy to see Texas win it.
Oh my god! You guys hear that?
No.
Oh.
What?
What did you do?
My neck just cracked so beautifully. It was like I went to a Cairo.
Ooh.
Chiropractor, not Cairo, Egypt.
I was gonna say I heard Cairo's double this time of year.
You did say a Cairo.
I did, yeah.
Were you referring to a human from Cairo or just chiropractor?
No, see, now that's what's called a stretch, James. Give it up. Anyways,
he's grasping at straws.
Yeah, I don't stretch at all.
I know you don't.
It's
That's
like
why my body's always in pain.
Yeah, you should probably like roll out or something like that, Anyways, Jesus fuck.
Here we go again.
So what did you say? You said you would like the Rangers to win. You don't want the Phillies to win.
They've won it recently enough, I think.
Well, yeah, I don't think the Rangers have ever won, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I just don't want the city. I just don't want the city of Dallas to have joy. That's really what it comes down to. But it's fine, I guess. As long as it's not the Cowboys,
all right.
I'm cool with the Rangers. I think we can all agree that we don't want the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl ever in our lifetimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good on that. If I have to listen to Weed and Boys for 8 months, I may off myself.
I know there'll be songs about it and shit. On the bright side, if they do win, Jerry Jones might finally die.
Mike is elite.
No, the Texas Rangers are one of 6 teams that don't have a World Series.
All right, yeah, they go Rangers. We're a Rangers podcast now.
Yeah, we're Rangers fans from here on out. I think that's the best way to go.
Can you name the other 5?
The other 5 that have never won a World Series?
Yeah.
I can name one of them. I promise you that.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, it's that fucking shithole on the fucking at the west coast of Florida.
Okay, so who are the other 4?
Who are the other? Colorado Rockies.
That's 1.
So I got 3.
Yeah, you got the Rangers, Rays, and Rockies.
And
The
there's
3 R's.
Reds.
And there's 6 total. Yeah.
There's 6 total.
Reds.
No, the Reds have won 5.
The Brewers.
Really?
The Brewers are 1.
Fuck yes. 4 for 4.
You're down to 2.
Athletics.
They've won 9.
Dude. Jesus. Know your baseball history, bro.
Man, I am
You're bad.
breaking out on all of these.
I was going to say the Guardians, but they just won one.
They're tied for 3rd with the Red Sox.
Padres?
Oh, the Marlins. No, they won.
No.
The Marlins did.
Mariners?
The Padres is correct, and so is the Mariners.
Yeah, I was going to say the Mariners. That sucks, man. I like
How
Seattle.
many is there?
There's 6. We've listed off 6.
Yep, that was 6. The
did
Rockies,
we hit all 6?
Padres, Mariners, Rays, and Rangers.
Yes.
Perfect.
Dude, a Padres versus Rangers
right.
World Series would be uni-watch. The Rangers have those baby blues.
It'd also be a fucking miracle, but
Why'd you say it like that?
the Padres ain't winning the World Series.
Can you say the M word one more time?
The M word?
Yeah. Okay, you said if it happened, it'd be a what?
Miracle?
A what?
Christmas miracle?
Every time. I think you know
it
what I'm...
sounds like he's saying miracle.
Yeah, it does. I think he knows what I'm trying to say, so he keeps trying to emphasize the I.
The miracle.
It is a Christmas
miracle?
miracle.
Like what do you say? When you look at the glass thing that shows your fucking ugly mug, what's that called?
A mirror.
A what?
A mirror.
A mirror.
A mirror.
Okay, so you can do that correctly.
Mirror.
That mirror. Just take that and
Mirror.
throw it on Uckle.
Yep.
Miracle.
Miracle.
There you go.
It's a fucking miracle.
It's a miracle.
Miracle. Miracle. Yay!
All of a sudden, James is from fucking rural Missouri. I'll tell you that right there's a miracle.
No, he's fucking Charles Barkley.
That's terrible. That's awful.
Oh.
All right.
People always make fun of me for the way I say milk too.
What? The way you say what?
The way you
say what? The way you say what? Did you just say? Did you just say milk?
No, that is not what you said.
Did you say
milk?
Milk?
Milk, yeah.
Milk, like Melky Cabrera? Milk?
Yeah, Melky Cabrera. Oh, funny story about Melky Cabrera when we talk about baseball.
The fucking E in milk.
Yeah, please.
I once went to a Blue Jays game.
Yep.
What does that have to do with...
He's going to talk about milk in a bag.
Yeah, he is.
And Melky Cabrera was...
I don't like that.
Yeah, my point.
Melky Cabrera sounds like a porn name.
Melky Cabrera was standing there, and the jets flew overhead, and he ducked like he was in a war-torn country. And I don't know why, but that has always stuck with me.
Busty Teen Babysitter featuring Janet Dixon and Melky Cabrera.
No chance that is an
This isn't hockey.
No, it's not.
Hold on. No, we are adults.
You did this. Because you don't know how to. You don't know how to speak English. You have no diction.
Oh, I got plenty of diction.
I'm sure you don't. I'm actually 100% certain that both ways that you meant that are both incorrect. I am so confident in what I'm saying right now.
Oh, this episode should just be called GONGSHOW. Because that is what is happening right now.
Anyways, 45 minutes into this fucking dumpster fire of a podcast. Hockey. It happened. They played for a week. It's been great. I loved it.
It has been great.
You loved it. Your father loved it.
Go
well, not
sports.
yours, James. I don't know what your dad's doing, but
Neither does
Not
he.
listen to this podcast.
Is that my boy?
Father, help.
Oh my god. He don't know what I look like.
Does
Anyways,
I was gonna say, does he know that you look like a 63-year-old man trapped in a gorilla suit?
oh my, there's like 3% of this podcast is gonna be fucking usable.
Buddy, it's all getting posted. I'm not editing shit.
Oh.
I can't fucking breathe.
Oh, I just wanted to make a joke, but I can't.
Oh my god. This is entirely what I expected when we started the podcast for the first time. Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not. If somebody asked me to describe James, I would just tell him a sad Sasquatch. we might lose Nico.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Refocus.
Fishing trip, reel it in.
It hurts.
Just slap yourself
There are
real good.
legitimate tears in my eyes.
That's me when I was 3 and my dad left.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm just gonna replay
Right.
sad Sasquatch in my head for the rest of the week.
I had to hold myself back.
All right, boys.
He's like, that's what I did with my dad left when I was 3. I was gonna be like, I'd leave an orangutan looking ass baby too. Probably was already balding.
Oh dear Jesus.
That would hurt if it wasn't such a true statement.
Right. So hockey. We love it.
Oh my god. We do. We do love it.
We do love it. It's been nice to get the ESPN Plus worth the $10 a month because I didn't cancel it after hockey, and well, they got an extra $60 out of me. The Rangers look really good in Game 1. That's honestly how I wanted them to look. The only thing that hurts my feelings about that game is that Jacob Trouba scored a goal. I fucking can't stand Jacob Trouba.
We know.
Yeah, I know. The Kraken are off to a slow start. I don't know if you saw that, Nico, but they're like 0-3-0. They're not good right now. That makes me sad.
Who's not good?
The Kraken.
Oh yeah.
Also, before we get too deep into it, I want to say, good game, James. You beat me.
Beat you
in fantasy.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you beat me by 6.
I haven't even checked yet.
You okay?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
James, it sounds like he's still catching his breath. I like how my favorite part about this is like highlight. So it shows all the games from Thursday, and every game has a highlight but the Golden Knights and Sharks. And then ESPN's basically like, the Sharks played, and then that's it. You don't need to see anything from that game. Chat, guys.
It was really cool.
You
You had to be there. I was there.
Honestly, the Coyotes beating the Devils was fucking chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. Love that.
The Capitals are really bad. At least if they continue to play the way that they've played. They have given up 4 goals in a shit ton of games. Which I don't even know who's their goalie. Darcy Kemper?
Yes.
Well, anybody that named Darcy probably isn't great. Did you see that Revo fought Wi-Fi like in the first 2 seconds of the game?
Yeah.
Like the first time they were on the ice together, he was like, "Let's do it." But then I guess he said that he wants to do it again because he quote unquote doesn't like getting jumped. So that tells me that it wasn't like a pre-planned thing.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't think I'd want to piss off Ryan Reeves when he's in your division.
Yeah, he will come at you every
Yeah.
single time.
Right. Like it won't even be his shift. He'll just go out there.
Right.
Oh, that game went to overtime?
What?
Buffalo. Devin Levi
Today?
was pitching a shutout through 2. But it just right here, Dylan Cousins OT winner dings off the post in for Buffalo. Which like good for them.
Oh yeah, I have Dylan Cousins.
Yeah. But I have Devin Levi and I was hoping for the shutout because that's mad points.
Oh yeah. It's an extra what, 4?
Yeah. Well, you get an extra 4 for the win. I think you get 5 for a shutout. I mean, are there any major talking points that you have, Nico? I mean, you watch hockey as much as I do. Besides the fact that Brady Tkachuk is like unconscious right now. I don't know what's happening with him.
I love that he's on my team.
Yeah. Tkachuk cheese, baby.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I love this headline. Frank Vetrano leads Ducks to wins with hat trick. Boy, Frankie.
What?
Frank Vetrano?
Yeah, what about him?
He had a hat trick for the Ducks.
It was a natty hattie, if I remember right.
Yeah, which I love. Frank Vetrano being good equals Happy Travis.
I liked Frankie a lot.
Yeah. He also just sounds like somebody who'd play New York hockey. Frank Vetrano,
Right.
like that dude grew up on Staten Island.
100%. Even though I think he's from like
Yeah, I don't know.
Iowa.
I don't. Springfield, Massachusetts.
Jersey.
That's close enough to Iowa.
Yeah, I mean it's close to Canada, and that's where Iowa is. So also the purple threads.
Oh, he was born in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts.
I just said he's from Springfield. But did you see the purple threads, James? Did you see the purple threads?
No, I did not.
Oh, they brought out the 30th anniversary threads for this game.
Yeah, check these out.
Bing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fucking so good.
they're like, I guess that's like a mauve or mauve. I don't know how to pronounce that color, but
It's mauve.
every time I say just purple, I get corrected by some girl who's like, "That's
It's
not
purple.
That's
No,
not-
it's purple. I don't.
Right.
You're colorblind.
We're not
You're
doing that
colorblind.
shit.
Shut up."
What?
They gave
I can't see.
the Ducks have a dog. Her name is Daisy, and they gave her a jersey. She's a little golden retriever.
Get it? Get it? Daisy Duck.
I get it.
Okay.
You don't.
Right.
You,
Thank you,
you
Nico.
didn't have to spell that out for me. I too was a 7-year-old.
There's that expert insight we know and love from you.
Honestly, dude, these reverse retros are the shit.
I wish I could see him. Oh yeah, those
Like
are good.
I wish I was a. For people who are obviously audio listeners, the reverse retro last year for the Anaheim Ducks was their classic orange, gold, and black, with a accent with a pure white body. But what they did is they took the old school like duck hockey mask, which that's all I care about for the Ducks. Anything else doesn't matter.
Seattle's got a reverse retro already.
Yeah, it's just they use the teal as the main color instead of the fucking. The navy blue.
I wish that they would do the actual Mighty Ducks logo for from the movie. I wish they would do that jersey for the reverse retro.
This?
Yeah.
That's a terrible logo.
I don't care. It's
They
just
have it.
iconic
They have it in shell, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, yo, let's go. I gotta get a console so I can play chill.
I think I'm gonna be a Ducks fan. Jesus.
All right, slow it down.
I'm gonna buy a Toronto jersey.
Did they
just so I
have-
can have the reverse retro?
Travis.
What? What?
Look up Jackson Lacombe.
For what?
He plays for the Ducks. Why does every picture look like he's in the 70s and that's his senior photo?
Have you seen?
He looks like Napoleon Dynamite if he didn't make
Have you
it.
seen hockey players? Wow,
What?
that's a mess. Also, he played for the Golden Gophers, dude. He played for the Fighting Chuck E. Cheeses.
The fighting Chuck E. Cheeses.
Dude, no. The fucking Minnesota Fighting Chuck E. Cheese is sponsored by Buc-ee's.
Wow.
Okay, so I asked you a question, Nico. I just didn't know if anything stood out to you in the first week of hockey. Any
Not
pressing
particularly.
things? The first week's always hard because some teams are doing new systems. Obviously, they have new players. They got to get chemistry. Like teams that look like shit now probably won't be shit. Edmonton is like the biggest Jekyll and fucking Hyde team I've ever seen in my life. They lose the first game 8-2, and now they're up 6-1. Like I don't fucking know what to do.
Yeah,
with them.
and boy, am I glad I have Draisaitl.
Yeah, I got Connor.
You got who?
Connor McDavid.
Oh yeah,
I had the number 1 overall pick. Of course, I'm taking him.
yeah. Draisaitl fell to me at 3
Yeah, but that's because Cody's fucking stupid.
and took Igor.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take a tiny little baby break. We're gonna gather ourselves and be adults, and we're gonna get through this football recap in less than an hour. We'll be right back. Thank you for that brief break. We are going to get into our weekly football recap. Kick it off, as always, with the NCAA Top 25. Nothing too crazy happened. I guess... What the fuck was that, dude? Did you just poop your pants? Really, dude?
Did you hear that?
Yeah!
I did not think that would be picked up by the audio. I'm going to have to fire the audio guy.
30 seconds into this after a hearty discussion about fucking getting it together. And you do that, bro?
All right, run it back.
No, that's staying. You're going to have to live with that. Jesus Christ. Hopefully your cat got out of the room, otherwise it's dead. Fuck. You need a shower?
It's gonna itch when it dries if he doesn't.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, fuck this shit.
I thought he got access to a soundboard. I was so angry. And then I realized, no, that's real life. All right.
James clearly had chili for dinner tonight.
Did you?
No.
What'd you have?
Kielbasa and cheese fries.
I'm sorry, what?
Kielbasa
And cheese fries?
and cheese fries.
Okay.
Yes.
Those two things don't go together.
Yeah. I was going to say, what did you stop at 2 separate tents at the fucking fair? Like, anyways, nothing crazy really popped off in the top 25. I mean, I guess if you consider the fact that Notre Dame beat USC by 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's be honest, they just exposed USC for what they are.
Yeah, but USC, I was gonna say they weren't. They weren't dominating. Like they struggled with Arizona. They struggled with Arizona State. Both those teams are fucking dumpster fires. And then you're gonna go up against a big boy, and yeah, that's what fucking life's gonna be like. I just don't get it. And then Louisville, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Louisville goes. No, I think they hosted Notre Dame. But either way, they fucking piss pounded Notre Dame, and then they go and get absolutely dog walked by Pittsburgh. What?
They shut them
College
down.
football doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the second half they scored 0 points. I mean, Oregon State,
That'd be worse.
They should have won that. Utah.
It'd be Colorado.
Yeah. Tennessee got the dub. Washington State got fucking beat by it. Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I'm talking shit about Arizona and I shouldn't. Because they beat Wazoo 44-6.
Jesus. Shut them out after the first quarter.
Yeah, and my guess is that's 2 field goals.
I don't know. Click the recap.
No, I'm cool.
Okay.
I wish for the.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what was that?
I opened up the ESPN app and it was like, I'm going to sing you the song of my people.
Ah.
That's not what I was asking for, though.
The basketball schools are starting to see what it's like to play football. Kentucky, Kansas, they all lost. Duke's doing okay, but they also have that.
North Carolina won?
Isn't.
North Carolina
is not
did.
a football school.
North Carolina won. I mean, Drake May is going to be in the competition for the Heisman. Like Penn State, I don't even know why would Massachusetts do that to themselves? Ohio State beat Purdue the way they should. Georgia beats
Michigan handled business.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good weekend for football coming up.
Yeah, no, this week 8 is like the one that everybody had circled. I mean, you got the rivalry of Michigan State. If Michigan doesn't win that game by 30, it's a loss as far as I'm concerned. But Penn State, Ohio State is like the circle.
Florida State.
Yeah, but it's Penn State, Ohio State for me. I will be watching that game.
Yeah, but that game will be wrapped up by 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's a fucking crime.
Like a hawk.
That's a crime. Having that game at noon is actual crime against humanity. It's a war crime, actually, I'm pretty sure.
I love it.
You do?
I love it.
Why, because you go to work?
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm at work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. anyways.
I hate it.
But
I don't want to watch an important football game at noon. I want to start drinking at noon.
I don't want to sit there and you don't have to start drinking.
No, I said I want to start drinking at noon. I want to be ready. You know?
Oh, I thought you said I don't want to start drinking at noon. I was like, you don't have to fucking start at noon. Start at 9 a.m. like a fucking adult.
Yeah, okay. Let me just get up and do whiskey and fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, that's not one way to a fucking problem. Anyways,
I didn't say you wouldn't have a problem.
Duke, Florida State is another big game. Congrats to the Air Force Academy on making it into the top 25 before they are inevitably all deployed. Good for them.
Jesus. That, okay.
This right here, if I'm Utah,
Yeah.
this being the underdog as the higher ranked team against a USC team that just got beat by 28 fucking points. If I'm Utah, I'm putting that on the bulletin board, bro. I'm like, nah.
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Auburn. That's one of those like SEC because they're going into Auburn. That's one of those games where it could get bad for Mississippi pretty quickly. Imagine if North Carolina loses to Virginia. Do you guys remember when Virginia was good at football?
I'd like to.
I do, and then they turned into a
Yeah, when Michael Vick was there.
Right. See, this is so funny.
I'm not going to lie to you.
This is so funny that Texas is playing Houston. Houston's going to get shit on from fucking Dallas 3 times in a row this week. I fucking love it. I love it.
Yeah?
I do. Big Ten barn burner, Minnesota and Iowa. Trash.
Ooh.
Just kidding. Did you guys see that they did that outdoor game for the women's team for Iowa and they had like 60,000 people there?
It was like 55,646.
Yeah. Okay, dude.
What?
It was like name's exact number.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I'm
dude.
pretty sure that was exactly it, too.
All right, cool, Nico. Go count cards at the fucking casino, Rain Man. Shut up. Tulane's back to the top 25.
Trav, November 25th, what are we doing?
November 25th?
I will be on the way back from Tennessee.
It is a Saturday.
Okay.
Yep.
And that is criminal.
Why?
We needed to be together.
Why, for the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine. I'll just watch it all alone. Anyways.
That's weeks
Now that
from
your
now.
sob story's over.
Good GG's Tulane, best jerseys in the fucking world. Back in the standings.
I was really confused though. I was watching that game. They're the Green Wave, yeah?
Yeah. But they were like baby blue jerseys.
They were wearing blue, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to make sense, baby. Just needs to be.
It's college football. None of it makes sense.
Right. Like, this is not Oregon's colors. Yellow and black is not Oregon's colors.
Green is their color.
Air Force at Navy, dude, sign me up. The fact that tickets are $58 is actually a crime considering our taxes pay for that stadium, but whatever. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah, it's at the Naval Academy. They didn't even have a fucking original name. The Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. They couldn't name it like, I don't know, fucking, who's a big admiral? Who's the admiral that, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just Big Dick.
I don't know which admiral you're speaking of, but
Yeah,
name it after.
Yeah, Big Dick World War II Admiral Stadium. There you go. I don't fucking know. Not some memorial shit.
Ohio State's is just Ohio Stadium.
Yeah, but that's because to get into Ohio State, you need to have, like, past kindergarten. So.
I'm surprised he didn't have anything to say.
Because he knows I'm right. No, honestly, all the Big 12 schools are like that. Like, literally Michigan State, Spartan Stadium, Michigan Stadium.
Well, they're Big 10, not Big 12.
I meant to say Big 10. Well, they have fucking 18 teams in the fucking league, so I lose track.
Yeah. I like Michigan Stadium, the Loud House.
Yeah, I know you do. It's weird because
like
you're
that name.
Ohio State fan, but you love everything about Michigan. You like the stadium.
Not everything.
You like the
about
stadium.
Michigan.
You like the stadium's nickname. You like the fact that they sang Mr. Brightside. I mean, just fucking throw on the maize and blue. James, come on over. The water's warm.
Huge fan of Dax Hill and DJ Turner.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome. I'd also like to thank as much shit as I've talked.
Very impressed.
As much shit as I've talked since the beginning of this podcast, I would like to thank the University of Georgia for Jalen Carter and Nakobe Dean. They have been great this year. All right, moving on. NFL. James had himself a weekend.
He did have himself a weekend.
James went 12-3. Only missing on the Eagles, the 49ers, and the Falcons. I went 11-4, missing the Eagles. Who the fuck did I miss? I missed the Eagles. I missed the Falcons. I missed the Chargers. And I missed the Titans-Ravens game. Yeah, I picked the Titans.
Yep.
And then Nico did not do that well. He didn't do bad.
But it's not mediocrity.
9-6. 9-6, yeah. So that puts us. Let me just pull it back up because I don't know why I got rid of it, but I did. So for those of you tracking who's going to have to be the caddy, it just got a lot closer.
It did.
That puts me at 49-28 on the year. James is 40-37, and Nico is 41-36. So we have a one-game divisional battle going on right now.
Yeah.
Quick recap of the week. You guys fucking already did it, so whatever. The fucking Eagles. I don't know what happened. It's a good defense. It's a good defense. That's what happened.
They've made a lot of good quarterbacks look really bad.
I was listening to,
and that's without Sauce.
Right. I was listening to both Dan Patrick and Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen's a big Jets fan, but even he's like, I don't like the headlines that are like pinning this loss on Jalen Hurts. He goes, yeah, that pick at the end, like it happened. But he's like, this defense has made really good quarterbacks look bad all year.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's give some praise to the Jets defense. And, like, 100%, I mean, that defense, I still think that the offensive play calling is pedestrian at best, but the defense did look really good. mean, AJ Brown was the only one that was really contributing in any major way. He's had 4 straight games of 125 yards or more.
Yeah.
I mean, why was that Seahawks game so close? Did Geno just look good? Not really. 323 yards, 2 picks.
I didn't really watch.
The offense didn't really do. The offense didn't do much. Is really what it boiled down to. Cincinnati's defense showed up though when it mattered. When they needed to stop, they got to stop. There was no.
It's big.
No hesitation there.
Probably the biggest upset of the week, Browns over the Niners, just because people thought the Niners were invincible. I called that shit.
You did.
Just want to say.
Credit where credit's due, yeah.
I called that shit.
Yeah.
The Browns have the best defense in the NFL. Hands down, bar none. Do not fucking talk to me about it. Literally, we're going into week 7 now?
Yeah.
And they just surpassed having given up 1,000 yards total offense. They just did it last week. So, like...
Wow.
Yeah. It's non-negotiable. The only reason that they're 3-2 is because they have fucking Tickle Me fucking Taint as their quarterback who didn't want to show up.
No, that was PJ Walker.
What?
No,
I know their quarterback when they won was PJ Walker. I said the only reason they're 3-2 is because they have Tickle My Taint as their quarterback.
Honestly, if I'm the Browns, Watson's no longer the starter.
Really?
Yeah.
It's tough because Watson's going to probably put more points on the board.
Yeah, but he don't want to be there. He don't want to play.
I don't think that's true. I mean, Deshaun Watson's played through some nasty injuries. I trust him when he says his body's not ready. Yeah. Now, if he pushes it further, then we'll see. But, I mean, you have to remember, those doctors are paid by the team, so of course they're going to say their $250 million guaranteed guy is good to go.
Yeah.
So,
it could just be that the Dolphins medical team that got fired last year is now working for the Browns.
Yeah, could be. Speaking of the
Dolphins,
Dolphins,
green-lighting everything.
42-21, doubled up the Panthers. Tyreek Hill with another 170 fucking yards and a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, absolutely bonkers.
I'm gonna say something, and I'm probably gonna catch flack for this. Overrated. Who have they played?
The Dolphins?
Who have they played?
Let's find out.
They have played
the Chargers, the Patriots, the Broncos, the Bills, the Giants, and the Panthers. And the one matchup they had against a decent team, they lost 48-20.
Their opponent's combined record is 8-21.
Yeah, and the two decent opponents they played being the Bills and the Chargers, because I really think the Chargers are going to figure it out. They barely
100%.
beat the Chargers in a shootout, 36-34, and then they get absolutely fucking dumpstered by the Bills.
That's my point. Overrated.
We'll see.
Way overrated.
We'll see this weekend because they're playing the fucking Birds.
They're going to get fucking smacked.
I'm not going to say that because... Not saying the sky is falling.
Say that.
Not saying the sky is falling. I'm just saying Darius Slay is out. Jalen Carter is out. Nakobe Dean is questionable. We'll see.
It'll be a blowout.
I hope so. I would love that, but I'm not. I'm not one to fucking count my chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags have figured it out. I think they're going to go on a tear.
Yep.
Who they got coming up? They got the Saints. That should be a dub. The Steelers. That should be a dub. Niners is a loss. Titans is a toss-up. Texans is honestly a toss-up. Bengals should be a loss. Browns is probably a loss. Ravens, Buccaneers they beat. Panthers they beat. Yeah, they probably finished the year 10-7, which, like, for them is fine. What were they last year? 10-7?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
So if they can steal a win from any of those, like, good teams, that'd be huge. Minshew Mania, man, he's still playing. I mean, one pick, three picks, 1 touchdown is not great, but
yeah, no, not at all.
He had 330 yards. Looks like he was turning it on in the fourth quarter. Saints Texans. The Texans are another Jekyll and Hyde team. It's weird. Like the Saints are better than the Falcons, but then they They lose to the Falcons and they beat the Saints. It's weird. The Patriots are a fucking dumpster fire, and I love it. I mean, we all know what my rant was last week.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
I love it. Rams, Cardinals, who the fuck cares? Sorry if you're a fan of either of those teams. The Lions are probably going to win the NFC. I mean,
yeah, they look unstoppable.
I see it.
Who's actually who's actually better than the Lions in the NFC? I mean, maybe the Eagles, maybe the Niners. That's it. And the Lions are
right there.
The Lions are more than capable of beating both of those teams. So,
Yeah.
And then Nico, the Giants look like they had it.
I thought they did, honestly.
Why don't they hand that ball off?
I see the thought process, and with 14 seconds left,
Right.
you almost have to. There's more than enough time to run 2 plays, or at least spike the ball. But I watched 3 Bills lay on top of him for a good 6 seconds.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, though.
Right.
You run that ball, they lay on top of them, game's over. You say, why aren't you throwing it?
No, I'm talking about the first
You
half.
throw it, they say, oh.
Oh, I was talking about the end of the game.
Oh, the end of the game.
But that's what I'm talking about. At the end of the first half, they laid on top of Saquon.
Right.
Yeah, they literally prevented him from being able to snap that.
Yeah,
But
you
there were a
throw
lot
it,
of
they say,
bullshit
why didn't you
calls.
run it? You run it, they say, why didn't you throw it?
Right. Unless we're talking about the Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
That's a whole different story. They had a lot more than 14 seconds.
And they had Marshawn Lynch.
Right.
Yeah.
And they didn't hand the
That
ball
would that would honestly be the equivalent if the Titans made it to the Super Bowl and they didn't hand the ball off. I would be floored. I'd be
I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Like you give that ball to Derrick Henry the same way you give that ball to Marshawn Lynch.
I mean, I'm sure Saquon can get 1 yard if he has to, but I mean, look at his fucking legs.
Saquon, yeah, he squats 700 like it's nothing.
Right. I think the Giants look better with Tyrod Taylor. I'm going to say that.
I wholeheartedly agree.
It looked like a competent offense, which is so shocking.
Yeah. And I was really impressed.
What was that thing?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was really impressed with Jalen Hyatt and the way he actually found ways to get open when they actually had him on the field.
Speaking of that, I have a Jalen Hyatt rookie card for you.
Thank you. I definitely think they need to use him more because obviously he knows enough what he's doing, and they're just not using him for whatever reason. They're still trying to force the ball to guys like Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton, but Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, they're going to be your wide receivers for the next 3 years together.
Right.
If they don't re-sign him.
I will give credit where credit's due. Pugh looked really good on that offensive line.
He always has, and that's one piece that they've been missing. When they get Andrew Thomas back, if they keep Pugh, either
Pugh's a return, right?
Yeah, he's a return to the Giants.
Yeah,
I think he might have won the Super Bowl with them back in 2011.
What's his first name?
Justin. Fun fact: he's from Syracuse.
Yeah.
No, he was 2013. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
But he did play there for, I don't know, 5-6 years. I think they need to keep him at one of the guard positions.
Mm-hmm.
If not, take Evan Neal out of that right tackle spot.
Yeah, Evan Neal's a liability to tackle, honestly.
He is.
I don't think he can handle NFL edge rushers.
He broke his toe, no, right? He's out anyways. Broke his foot or something, didn't he?
Evan Neal?
I don't know.
He left the game with a foot injury.
Able to play week
All right.
6.
I had a quick question, Nico. You mentioned something the first episode of this we did. You said something about Daniel Jones. What was it again?
I said he's a good quarterback, but he
Oh.
doesn't have an offensive line.
No, that wasn't it.
No, I'm saying that now.
No, you said then. It was something along the lines of he's
He proves a lot of
borderline
people wrong.
elite.
I said he proves a lot of people
Oh.
wrong this year,
Did
and I'll
check the receipts on that.
Eh. Did he though?
Proved a lot of people wrong who had faith in him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's you didn't. He never did specify though.
That's true. I
So-
will allow the open-endedness of that. And then the weekly nightcap, Chargers Cowboys. I feel bad for the Chargers, man.
yeah.
I feel like whatever can go wrong does go wrong for them, and that sucks because they're like Mount Rushmore jerseys. Those fucking powders and yellows are so good, but
The powder blue and yellow, yeah.
but fuck.
I didn't watch that game. Was that a coaching issue or was it just?
No. I think it was just the way it goes. I mean, they were down. So they went down 17-10, and then scored, and then the Cowboys went down, kicked a field goal, and they were driving. And you know how those last drives go. You know, you're passing, and then you got sacked, tried to go for a deep play, and then got picked off. It happens.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that hasn't happened in a million games. It's just like throughout the game, it just seemed like whenever like that the Chargers could have got like that break, you know, like they have a guy deep or something like that. It just seems like there was like a tip or a drop or like just not enough. Something would happen to stall the drive. Because for the most part, they did okay dissecting the Dallas defense. I mean, it was a defensive struggle through 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter they both kind of opened up a bit. But I really thought the Chargers were going to win that game, and I thought I was going to look like a fucking Nostradamus if I had picked the Browns and the fucking Chargers.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's jump.
Let's make some picks.
Let's jump into week 7 and make some picks.
You're gonna have to help me out here because I still can't see your screen.
I will. So Thursday night we have our Prime Video Thursday night football. Marshawn Lynch hosting special. Jaguars in Nolans playing the Saints.
Time out real quick. I know you're not looking at it. The Phillies are up 10-0 right now.
Yeah.
Mid-8th.
I've been getting alerts on my phone. I am gonna take the Jags. James.
Give me the Jags.
Nico.
Likewise.
Jag. Okay.
New Orleans is favored in that.
Yeah, but they're only favored
because
they get 3, so they're really not.
yeah, they get 3 for being at home.
ESPN has them at 1.
Yep.
Yeah, they get 3.
But I'm saying you get 3 by default for being at home. So
Get 3 for being at home.
Yeah. So like they're actually saying that in a neutral field, Jacksonville's +2.
Gotcha.
Eagles Dolphins, the Sunday night game. Eagles are wearing the Kelly Greens.
Is this the time you pick against them, or are you still gonna roll with it?
No, I'm picking against them. I have no faith. I just don't. With Darius Slay out, James Bradbury injured, I'm pretty sure Rodrigo Blankenship got banged up too. Like the secondary is just beat, and that's not the team you want to be going against. With a beat up secondary now.
Was a kicker.
What?
Rodrigo Blankenship was the kicker.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, it's Blankenship is the guy's name. I just don't know his first name. I think it starts with an R too. He was. I can't think of what the fuck. Now I feel like an asshole because I know his fucking name.
Reed.
Yeah.
Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, Reed. See, so come, give me a break. All right, it's 11:00. I was close. Reed is in Rodrigo. But yeah, no. The only thing that I have going for me is the fact that maybe Hassan Reddick gives to a concussion. I don't know.
Yeah. It's about the only thing you could ask for.
Right. James?
Eagles.
Birds. All right. Nico.
Give me the Finns.
I figured you were gonna go birds because you said that the Finns are overrated anyway. So
He did.
Yeah.
Raiders at the Bears. If I could not know that game existed, I'd be okay with it.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Yeah,
so.
Raiders.
Da Bears.
Really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying the Bears are a better team than New England?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay. Yep.
Browns at the Colts. Going Browns.
Yeah, I gotta go Browns there.
Yeah, I have to.
No, they're going to be on a fucking high and they're going to shit their pants. And
I'm literally
Gardner
just
Minshew's gonna tear them
tailing
apart.
Travis.
Just because fuck off, Nico. Bills at the Pats. I just no. I've already said that I'm never.
Yep,
picking the
we're not
Patriots
doing
again.
that again.
James.
Yeah, oh, dude. Bills. I'm not. To win a game when you can't score a fucking point.
Now this is what I genuinely am having a hard time with: the Commanders and the Giants, but the Tyrod Taylor Giants potentially, right? Is Danny out?
It's still up in the air. He is still questionable with that neck injury. So if
Okay.
Tyrod plays, I am going with the Giants for like the second time this year.
I'm gonna go Commanders, just because of how they played against Philly. I think that the Commanders team, they get fucking riled up for divisional games for some reason. I think they know that nobody in the division actually gives a fuck about them. Falcons at Buccaneers, but I believe how long is Baker Mayfield out for?
I don't know.
What did he go out with?
I'm gonna find out.
A contusion.
Yeah, suffered a hand injury. Negative on the X-rays.
He's questionable for this weekend.
Yeah. It's not his throwing hand, so I wonder if they'll go the Justin Herbert route and just throw a glove on it, call it a day.
It's possible. I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's gonna matter because if Mayfield plays, they have a chance.
Right.
Because Desmond Ritter's fucking bad. He's just not good. Fuck it, I'm gonna go Bucks. James.
Bucks.
Nico.
That's hard because, like you said, if Mayfield plays, then they have a legitimate.
That's the middle of the NFL season, baby. Everybody's questionable. You never know.
Just to wipe the floor with them, but I'm going to be the odd man out. Give me the Falcons.
That's a divisional game. Lions at the
Falcons
Ravens.
are technically favored, I guess.
Yeah, by a half point. Pick 'em.
This is the true definition of a pick 'em.
Yeah. Baltimore getting 3 at home.
Right.
Yep.
And I don't see how you can go against.
Aren't the Ravens' losses bad?
Yeah, they lost to the Steelers.
Yeah. And then they lost to the Colts. Yeah, dude, I'm going fucking Lions. No way.
Yeah, 100%. Give me the Lions.
James.
Give me the Lions. Yeah, that one's just.
Steelers at the Rams, also technically a pick'em game, probably for the opposite reasons that the Lions is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Rams just because for the opposite reason. I think going coast to coast is hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go Rams too because the Steelers stole one from the Ravens.
Right. Cardinals at the Seahawks. I mean, the Seahawks played the Bengals pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why
the
they
beach
can't.
Chickens.
I don't see any reason why they can't walk away from Arizona with a win.
Yeah, give me the Sea Chickens.
Same with you, Nico.
Yeah, sea chicken. I almost wanted you to type sea chickens.
Yeah. Packers at the Broncos.
I guess.
Right. The Packers. But
and Green Bay was home this week.
It's tough because like Are the Broncos figuring it out?
You know what?
I mean, 19-8 to the Chiefs.
No. 31-21 to the Jets.
A 1-point game against the Raiders, a 2-point game against the Commanders. They get absolutely fucking blown off. The Dolphins game is an anomaly. They win by 3 against the Bears. They lose by 10 to the Jets, and they lose by 11 to the Chiefs. But they hold the Chiefs to 19 points. I genuinely don't know who to fucking pick in this game.
I'm right there with you.
I mean, Russell Wilson has 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Anybody would love those stats for their quarterback.
Right.
Lord knows I would.
I'm going Broncos. They gotta.
I was thinking the same thing.
They gotta do it. Fucking Broncos country. Let's ride.
For once.
James.
I'm gonna regret this, but Broncos.
When everybody picks them, you can't. It's not gonna hurt you.
Right.
True.
Chiefs Chargers. I feel like the Chiefs just have the Chargers number, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry. No.
Hold on a minute.
Chiefs. What am I holding on for, Nico?
I'm just looking at the last few games that the Chiefs and Chargers have played. Kansas is won by 3. Kansas is won by 3. Kansas won in overtime. Chargers win by 6. Chargers win by 17. Chargers lose by 3. Chargers lose by 10. There are a lot of losses, but they're close.
Right, but Chiefs win those close games, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because the second they need them, those flags come out.
Right.
Right. Kansas City Chiefs lead the series all time 67-58-1.
A tie.
I want to know how far back that tie was.
Final matchup is not really a matchup. It's the 49ers at the Vikings. If the 49ers lose that game, I'd literally fucking eat my hat.
I didn't pick for the Chiefs and Chargers game.
I know you didn't, but I picked for you.
Did you pick the Chiefs?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Is that who you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And then is everybody going Niners, or is somebody going to be bold and pick the Vikings?
I want to be bold, but I'm not dumb.
I feel the same way.
Especially after losing to the Browns, dude, the Niners are going to come out firing on it. They're going to be pissed.
How many games are there this week?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bengals, Cowboys, Titans, Jets, Panthers, Texans all in a bye.
That's a big bye week.
Yeah, that's a huge bye week. It's the middle of the season. It's usually week 7 through 11 is like when most teams.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, what did we learn?
I learned that I look like a sad Sasquatch.
The truth will out, my friend. Nico.
And that no matter how many times you say it, we are not adults.
We're not. No.
We're not.
We are adults in age and responsibilities only. In actual behavior, we are not.
Correct.
Nico, what'd you learn?
The Browns defense is a lot more elite than I thought.
Oh yeah, those 1,000 yards after week 6 is crazy, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. I learned that we really just don't like the Astros.
No, we never have.
Right, but it's like we were
if
literally like
you
anybody
don't believe
but
us, just go right back to the opening segment.
Yep. Anybody but the Astros for World Series 2023, baby.
And 2024.
Yeah, oh yeah, any year until I fucking am in a coma or something.
Right.
Well, that's that. Remember to follow us on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything social media. We are at Short Fat Bald Pod. Tell your friends, share the podcast, leave a review. Everything helps. You can email us. I always forget the fucking email. I know it's at Yahoo, but
I'm pretty sure it's shortfatbaldpod@yahoo.com.
I thought it was SFB podcast, but
yeah,
it is SFB.
No, hold on, I'll check. It is shortfatbaldpod.
It's in the link tree.
Okay. So shortfatbaldpod@yahoo.com. Yes, if you guys want to email us, have any suggestions, you can also, if you know us, you can just DM us. We're not going to be offended if you're like, hey, you could have done this. We're still growing. We're still learning. We're still doing things. So, yeah, like I said, share it with your friends. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Get in the poll. I don't care. Either way, we'll see you next week.
Although if you don't like if you weren't a fan of the Gong Show, that's too bad because that is what you're going to get. And when we put up video and we're all together, it's
going to be exponentially.
Our ratio is pretty accurate. We've had 11 episodes, and 2 of them have been completely off the rails. So that's just 20% of the time.
Right.
It's going to be a Gong Show. But, that concludes our night, gentlemen. As always, enjoy your evening. I look forward to chatting with you next week.
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.
Mazel tov.